Good morning, Belton High School. This is Tanner Strife.
And Corey Owen.
And this is Cutlass TV News. Google has turned the world into a virtual reality. Here's more on the story of Google Cardboard by Tyler Theriot, Julian Cantwell, and Kai Zamza.
Belton High School considers itself a leading institution when it comes to blending the lines between technology and classroom. Last week, our school continued its progression as a technologically engaging environment with multiple students being introduced to Google VR. Our resident tech integration specialist, Brad Moser, plugs us into just what exactly was happening.
We were contacted by Google, and they have a pioneer program where they provide Google Cardboard and devices for our students to take a virtual field trip, and using augmented reality and virtual reality in this case. We have a device in the Google Cardboard. There are some lenses inside, and when you put this on your head, it blocks everything else out, and so you are taken into the virtual world. It takes advantage of the GPS tracking system inside mobile devices. So wherever you turn and look, that's where the image will go, and so you kind of feel immersed in that virtual world.
The students and teachers were directed by an advertisement representative that brought the product to the school on behalf of Google. Jacob Moore sat down and explained the goals behind bringing VR to BHS.
You guys are pretty much testing out a product for a new teaching app that Google is presenting called Google Expeditions. You guys are going to we're just trying to get feedback from teachers and seeing how this could be a better part of school's curriculum, and just seeing if students react to it well. I have no doubt in my mind that maybe a couple of you guys may go out and either purchase or buy one, or just make one of the cardboards yourselves.
The prospect of the real world being blended with the virtual one is something that excites many across the world, primarily in the realms of entertainment or engineering. But what if it was used for students' learning processes? Our experts discuss the opportunities that VR headsets bring to education.
There are some incredible locations throughout the world that we don't have funds to go and visit, but virtually we can take these things and we can do a field trip and take our entire class.
We kind of use virtual reality for everything except for education. So now it's coming into the educational front for it. The more people that's getting involved, the more apps that's going to be available, and it's going to be just the more that you can use them in everyday classrooms. With these, since you have cell phones in them, it can be controlled by a tablet, which in this case it would be, or just through your cell phone you'll be able to control it.
At a glance, students seem to be enjoying their time with the headsets. Junior Colton Bryant reflects upon his use of VR and his favorite things about it.
The virtual reality was very fun. I'd love to do it again sometime. My favorite part was getting to see the different sites that I've never got to see in person, such as in the ocean or in the Congo.
However, there's still more to go when it comes to the VR uses, as it is an evolving process. Senior Kaylin Rinchel describes what she says could be improved for the future.
I wish you could have been able to walk around inside of it instead of just spinning. That would have been cool.
Reporting for Cutlass TV News, Kai Zamza and Tyler Theriot, I'm Julian Cantwell.
Baseball tryouts have been happening this week. Here's a story by Jay Patel, Shabana Gayev, and Tanner Strife.
As the spring season is nearing, Belton High School's boys baseball team is gearing up to begin their 2016 season. Currently, the baseball team is hosting tryouts for newcomers to join their ranks. Along with the new members, the coaching staff have implemented new ideas to make their team state champions. Head coach Cody Newman gives us his thoughts on the new team.
Last year, we started 7 sophomores on varsity. We had 2 seniors and a couple juniors mixed in. We were extremely young. We learned how to compete. Worked really hard every day to get better. This year, we're returning everybody but those 2 seniors. A lot of varsity experience. Kids spend a lot of time in the weight room playing baseball in the summer and the fall. So I think that's really going to help us this year with the varsity experience returning. We should be able to compete for a conference title and hopefully for a district championship.
During the off-season, the baseball team has been honing their skills. Four-year veteran and a captain of the baseball team, Jacob Benson, talks more on the team's preparations.
Right now he's been getting ready. It's tryouts this week. But, I mean, baseball players that have been playing know what to do in the off-season to get ready for the season. It's got to keep your arms strong and healthy.
For many of these players, baseball isn't just a game. Junior DJ Elliott expresses how important baseball is to him.
I've been playing baseball all my life, and basically just worked harder over the off-season to make sure I was ready for the season.
However, no matter how many talented players you have, to be successful, a team must have a great coaching staff. Junior Skylar Moore describes the benefits of having good coaches.
I've been playing baseball since 4 or 5. I've been playing t-ball and stuff. But I know I like Belton because Coach Newman, he's had a lot of experience in college baseball. So has Coach Cooper. Our coaches have a lot of good experience, and they can spread a lot of good knowledge.
As the season comes to a start, make sure to come and cheer on the Belton Pirates boys baseball team. This has been Tanner Strife, Shabana Gayev, and I'm Jay Patel for Cutlass TV News.
Here's a story on seniors and their graduation plans by Josh Melisos, Evan Burton, and Jaylee Steinman.
The end of second semester is quickly approaching. Many of the seniors are determining their post-graduation plans.
My plans after graduation are to go to Missouri State University and major in physical therapy. So this fall I'll be going to Springfield. I plan on rushing and getting into Greek life. There's also going to be a lot of student organizations, so I'll have to narrow it down. Once I get there, also I'd like to do intramural sports, just stay in shape while I'm in college. I'm definitely looking forward to meeting new people and being surrounded in a new atmosphere, just getting to branch out and do my own thing for once and just finally start my life.
Some students consider continuing their athletic career by playing sports in college. Senior Liz Bulver gives insight on her plans after graduation.
I'm going to go and attend North Dakota State University and play basketball.
Students like Jordan Look are considering multiple colleges.
My plans after graduation are to work over the summer, and then I would like to go to college at either Mizzou, The Ohio State University, or Princeton. And then I would like to study psychology or criminal justice, and I like to go into the FBI or become a detective. What I'm looking forward to most after graduation is, I guess, the freedom of not having to wake up at 6 in the morning and go to school every day. Just being an adult, that'll be nice.
Seniors are counting down the impending graduation and looking forward to brighter futures. With Josh Melissus and Evan Burton, I'm Jaylee Steinman with Cutlass TV News.
Have you ever wondered how Stuco works? Here's a story by Jay Patel, Chris Burrow, and Brenda Hubbard.
Over the years, Stuco has remained an integral part of Belton's student body. Belton Student Council works day and night to represent their fellow pupils' interests. President of Stuco, Madison Hunsaker, works hard to keep Student Council working together so it can better benefit Belton High School.
As president, I oversee things and make sure things are going well, and usually people have questions and they come talk to me about it, and I can either point them in the right direction or give them the answers they need.
During the course of the school year, Stuco takes on a wide array of projects and puts many hours of work into them. Emily Hall describes the workload that Stuco has.
Well, student council meets at least twice a week. We put at least 30 hours into every project that we do, and we do a lot of it in our civic leadership class also, and I'd say officers do a lot of behind the scenes work too.
However, along with the many hours of hard work Stuco puts into their projects, they also have a lot of fun. Sophomore Sam Gamble tells us about her time in Stuco.
So the funnest thing we've done this school year has been winning presidency for our student council districts, which we'll be hosting next year.
Many may not realize this, but Stuco is constantly working behind the scene to build a fantastic community for Belton students. This is Chris Burrow, Brendan Hubbard, and I'm Jay Patel for Cutlass TV News.
Here's a sports report by Corey Ald and Tyler Theriot.
Good morning, Pirates. Let's get started with your sports report. Last week, girls basketball crushed Raytown South 47-37. They also emerged triumphant on Tuesday in their district's tournament against Ray Peck 51-43. They will push on to the district championship. Boys basketball held their senior night last Friday against Grandview. They were just shy of 7 points, 51-58.
We didn't come out as strong as we hoped we would, but I think we started picking it up like recently, but it was still it was still just a little bit too late, I think.
I like the experience of learning how to play with new people that I never played with before. Yeah, it was hard, but it's like adjusting to it, the way Coach Schaefer likes stuff versus how I played in the past. So I like that.
They made it to districts but were knocked out by Rockhurst 46-52. In other news, tennis, baseball, track and field, boys golf, girls soccer all kicked off their seasons this week. Don't forget to mark your calendars for March 24th when the tennis team faces Ray Peck, and on March 23rd when baseball plays against Park Hill South. Track and field has a meet on March 22nd against Ray Peck. On March 23rd, golf has its first home game against Raytown, and on March 24th, soccer plays against Oak Park. This is Tyler Therio signing off with Cutlass TV.
Thanks for watching, Pirates.
Make sure to tune in next week.
And as always, Carpe Diem.